Is it a transparent video? I tried reading this, and the thing started
Wanna see
attacking
something
me.
funny? Boing 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 boing.
My eyes are dilating. Can I delete this? Man, how much? I really can't afford this. It's like, if I had the eye tracker right now, it'd be real simple to fucking see where it's like pointing my fucking eyes. But no one wants to contribute to this. God, I love that picture. Looks like I'm covered in sand. Electro. Can't even list this thing on the thing. It's, man. Hurts. I have pain, like, back here. And I suppose I can hold my eyes open if I can open my hands. And now I just have to keep a running understanding of it without dissociating and losing my train of thought. Hold on. It's my eyes again. There it goes. Do you imagine following a lecture like this? I get everything from lectures. I never had to study because I could just listen to lectures, but now it's doing this to me. It happens in class, in classrooms full of people, because I can't afford private tutors. It's giving me like all these like visuals, like all these like weird like specific visualizations. Like if this was being measured, they couldn't do it stealthily, but I can't afford measuring equipment. Try to speak. It's like it's dilating my eyes, or it's like blurring my vision some other way. Alright, I should read aloud while it. It's got to really. Hands aren't doing what I want them to. My hands aren't doing what I want them to. Yeah, the eye tracker would be very useful right now. How long has this segment been? How long have we been doing this? Let's just start a new segment and then we'll try to post a video or something. It's easier to edit. Alright, I guess I'll just... Where is it? Did I download this? I'm just on the page. I just like to say all these actions are involuntary. Probably gonna have to put that on the screen. I'm trying my best to stop them and control them. I'm gonna try to read aloud and take notes, and we'll see how long it takes me to get through chapter 1. I want to attend class where I don't have to study because I get everything on the first try. And I've always been like this. And I would not live any other way. It's something I was born with that I deserve to exercise. People who know me know that I'm a giving person. What? Jesus fuck. Trying to write, but it's like moving my hand over here. This isn't an act. It says this isn't an act. I'm actually being attacked by a directed energy weapon. This has been happening for the past 3 or 4 years, with these symptoms starting in 2022. I can't open my eyes. Do you imagine trying to attend class like this? Have I said that yet? And it's selective. Only does this when I try to study things that are conducive to my ability to advance my career or get a degree. It affects other people, but they don't seem to notice because they're not cognizant of these things. They're not smart the way I am, or whatever their lifestyle is contributes to something that no one paid to interrupt. At least that's my best guess. Should set this camera up too. This one's a little harder to get into place, but oh my god. It didn't really do this to me when I was doing an MRI, although I did hear it. And I was able to complete some computer science exercises in my head while I was in an MRI machine. I was able to think spatially and logically without interruption. Okay. Every time my body starts moving, it's really distracting. It's really distracting. And it doesn't really help. I don't know. I'd love to try this in another environment. But I can't move. Because like I said, I'm not the only person affected. So it's sort of socially engineered a situation where I'm constantly in a place that reminds me of my trauma, which might have something to do with its efficacy. Lord knows I can't think and practice at home. Jesus Christ. Of course, when it just takes my eyes off the thing, there's not a lot I can do. My eyes are blurred, my vision's blurred right now. I guess if you're looking into my medical record, you might know about my farsightedness, which shouldn't be affecting that. But no, because when I put on the glasses, you can't see my eyes fucking move. I'm farsighted. I'm not nearsighted. I'm nearsighted. I'm not farsighted. I haven't had to talk about this in a while. Hey. All right. I don't think people can watch more than like, I don't know, 30 minutes of this. I haven't gotten past the first sentence. It makes faces. It makes me look ugly too. Like it definitely tries to make me look fat and ugly, just like anything to make me like less worthy of like helpful judgment or whatever. And then it can physically harm me like that. The real man, given a set of I read a little bit of it. Given a set of all real numbers denoted by R, given all real numbers by R, or if we let R represent all real numbers, if given the set R to the n of all real numbers n or something, let R denote the set of real numbers. Its elements are also called scalars. If n is a positive integer, then R to the n is defined to be the set of all sequences x of n real numbers. And here it goes. It is attacking me. Hurts just enough. If you ask any fucking credible educator, they'll be able to tell you what the fuck is going on. Sorry to anyone who didn't get help that way. Whatever. It's fucking go time. Jesus Christ. I hate when it does that. I try to exercise, and I have, like, pain in my knees now because of this. But, like, I try to exercise, and, like, it doesn't let me do proper form. And then, like, I was losing weight. I lost, like, 10 or 15 pounds doing keto. And then it started, like, it's pointing me at words or whatever. It points me at words and makes my eyes focus, and then it forces me to read somehow. I don't know how it does that, but it does. To like send me messages. It's part of the reason I want an eye tracker. So I can just keep doing stuff like this or whatever. Doesn't let me change or affect my tone of voice. Just trying to make me shit myself. What was I saying? It's very distracting. Made me it would not stop hitting me with like cravings, so I ended up gaining like 15 pounds after I had lost 10 pounds or whatever. I weighed about 130 in at the start of like 2023, and then over the course of like 5 months I gained like 80 pounds, which is just not fun because I was trying hard to figure out how to get in contact with people because everyone was shutting me out while I was being attacked by this thing, and I don't see myself doing very well like in life, like surviving without people's help. And so that was, chasing those ghosts around took a toll, and then they'd hit me with cravings and hallucinations and stuff like that, and I just like there'd just be days where I'd just be like, I can't fucking deal with this anymore, and I would just like gorge because it like released a bunch of dopamine in my brain. Just kept me from feeling horrible, which isn't exactly true because it can make me feel horrible anyways, but it doesn't necessarily have all the power to do that. So I would do a lot of substances like that. I've been pretty clean for a while because the hangovers are worse. Jesus. Anyways, I got through the first little blurb. My eye hurts so much right now. Oh my fucking god, my eye hurts so much right now. It feels like someone has like a thin like piece of metal. They're just like scooping it around my eyeball. It's like zombieing me. It's doing that again. That one really upsets my family, which would cause a lot of incidents at home, which is why one of the things I tried to counteract this thing was moving out. I moved into this apartment with my buddy, and what ended up happening was like it followed me there, and so it didn't really help. And then this guy showed up, and he was a nuisance, and I ended up breaking the leash because he was like being fucking weird to me, and like he like sexually assaulted me while I was there, and I was waking up, and it can do this through like whatever control it has over your body, but like I was waking up with like gooey shit coming out of my ass, and so I thought he was like coming into my room at night, and he was like yelling all the time, and like I almost fainted in the kitchen one time. After I took my antipsychotic medication, and so I just ended up breaking the lease because I couldn't handle that situation. That was while I still had a job. Really sucked. Ended up quitting because of all those loud noises caused incidents in the home. My mom abused me. My brother's fucking insane. He abused me recently. And my dad just doesn't fucking do anything, and he's turned into like an abusive gaslighter. And so like these things were happening with like my body going numb. It was like triggering me. And I didn't want to let this thing have any like sway over me, so I would like yell and like punch walls and shit because I couldn't let it have a positive impact on me. Yeah, I just like I there was this time where I was like I said, I was losing contact with everybody, so I was trying anything to like connect with people or whatever. Like, see if like what I meant was like what they meant or whatever. And so like at one point I was like, well, people always say to listen to your parents, right? So I talked to my mom or whatever, and she's just like, if your job is stressful, just quit. And she denies it to this day. She denies it to this day that she gave me that advice. Fucking gaslighters. And so yeah, I ended up quitting my job because they put me on a bunk project. Or whatever. Because I was like missing so much work that I was like dropping tickets for like the main client. Like my boss put on like this whole show like, maybe you're just not cut out for this or whatever. Because he didn't want to pay unemployment. So that was just ass. That was just a whole lot of ass. If my family didn't fucking abuse me like that, didn't believe lies about me from my younger brother, like none of that would have happened. Like they really fucked with me. They really fucked with me when I came home from vacation. My brother like fucking celebrates it because he wants to be like the head of the will, or like he wants to inherit the house or whatever. And like my sister's just gone, so she doesn't like fucking like see these people like abusing me. Not like she like understands the abuse anyways. And so it's been really fucking rough. I would have a degree right now. I'd have good health right now. I'd be making like, probably closer to like 180 and like a lead dev position right now. But, you know, the thing attacked me in like my second year of being a fucking software engineer. And it's stopping me from going to school. I pay for all my units through a state program that makes it free for me to go to school because I have trauma around asking my parents for money. It's just something I'm really averse to. And yeah, it's fucking rough. It's really rough. I can't go to school because I'm wasting my units. And then all the units that I probably built up by now are like wiped out because they're only good for like 10 years or whatever. And this is year 10. This is year 10. Last year was year 10. So like the fucking 3 years or whatever it wasted of my time where I wasn't attending school, just all my units just wiped out. So I, instead of me being 2 years from graduating, I'm 4 years from graduating again. And I have to retake all these fucking classes or whatever. And if this weapon doesn't get officially recognized, I'll have nothing to make an appeal with. I'll have no reason to talk to the dean or the school board or whatever it is about getting my units reinstated for being subject to this terrible fucking event. And a lot of the time, it feels like I'm like one of the only people who gives a shit. So, however the office bureaucracy goes at these federal institutions, at these federal law enforcement institutions, however the office bureaucracy goes that keeps people from investigating these fucking terror attacks, which are probably perpetrated by like white supremacists or whatever. It's out the fucking window for them until more people report this kind of thing. Okay, start the clock again. Let's just get 20 minutes in. God. Yeah. It's like trying to make me throw up. It's like making noises. Can't keep my eyes open. I'm just trying to look at the page.
It's not letting me like write down a complete idea. I can't see the page. God, is that like my fucking sanity? I need someone to watch this. Like, if I keep doing this for no people, I'm gonna go fucking crazy. Like, I need someone to watch this. Like, I can't just have streams where I do this all day and like do it like by myself. Like, it's just not productive. Like, I'm not gonna survive. Smelled ocean water. God. Let R denote the set of real numbers. Its elements are also called scalars. If n is a positive integer, then r to the n is defined to be r sub n is defined to be the set of all sequences x of n real numbers. The set of all sequences x of n real numbers. The set of all sequences. The set of all sequences x of n real numbers. The elements of r sub n are called, oh my god, elements are also called scalars. If n is a positive integer, then r sub n is defined to be the set of all sequences of n. So r sub 3 is all sequences x of 3 real numbers. Okay. The elements of R sub n are called points, vectors, or n-tuples. We follow the convention of indicating vectors in bold face